Hello and welcome to the Chilled Investor. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. In today's video, I'll be looking at NatWest Group with the ticker code of NWG. NatWest is one of the largest UK banking groups with brands including NatWest, Royal Bank of Scotland, which is not to be confused with the Bank of Scotland, and the Ulster Bank, among others. So let's take a look at the financials. And first we'll look at the revenue. Now as we can see, we had it building nicely from there to here to 2019, and then at 2020 we had a great big drop, and then just a slight, very slight recovery in 2021. And then we look at the profits, and again we see here that we had a large increase in profits year on year until we took a great big hit in 2020, leading to a loss of 555 million. But as we can see, we had a big recovery the following year in 2021 with a profit of just over £3 billion. And next we take a look at the non-current assets, and we can see it dropped in 2018, and then it came back and rose quite substantially in 2019, and again in 2020, before a very large drop off in 2021. So then we take a look at the current assets, and the current assets, as we can see here, remained pretty stable through 2018 and 2019 before jumping up in 2020 and then jumping up again in 2021. So next we take a look at liabilities, and as we can see on the current liabilities, there's nothing listed. This is quite normal for banks. And then we look onto the total liabilities, and we can see that it stayed relatively stable through the last few years until we get to 2020, where it jumped up quite a bit before dropping off slightly in 2021. And then we take a quick look down at the equity, and as we can see, the equity's gradually dropped off year on year. Nothing really to worry about. I mean, we're still showing nearly £42 billion in equity, so it's not a problem. And then we look at the book value of the share, and we can see the net asset value per share, the book value, is at £3.58 per share. And then we look and we see it's actually trading at £2.38 a share, representing what I believe is good value. And this gives it a financial score of 41. So next we take a look at dividends, and NatWest typically pay twice a year and have a dividend cover of 2.2. They currently have a dividend yield of 4.8%. And next we take a look at the dividend history, and as we can see from this, it looks pretty poor. So we'll have a look at the yearly dividends listed, and as we can see, 2008 they stopped paying, and then eventually they resumed paying in 2018, and then the following year it went down, and then on the last 2 years it's been up. So it's a little bit sketchy on the dividends, but hopefully that will improve. So this scores 30 for dividends. Adding to the financial score, it gives a total of 71. And that puts NatWest at 5th place on the board. So what do I think? Well, I think NatWest looks like a good solid investment, especially when it's trading below book value. I think the banking sector as a whole will benefit from higher interest rates and should remain stable through a recession. But I would like to see the dividends improve on this one. If you liked the video or you found it useful, please think about leaving us a like or subscribing. It'll really help the channel and I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.